How could I? This is insanity. But hi, hello. How are you? How are you all feeling? Hor. Yeah, feel it. Scarcy, thank you for the follow. Hello. Today we are going to continue a wonderful creation of art. I love using streaming as a means to get myself to actually work on stuff for the streams. Feeling great about it. But hey, there we are. I forgot to boot up my Fugi. Wow. I thought I did everything. No, I didn't. There we go. That's the thing I missed. That's the thing I missed. Hold on. I have to boot up Discord. This is going to take a little bit. Hold on, give me a little bit. But I am back. I don't know if I have many stories. I actually have to think about that. I have to remember when was the last time I streamed. And I think I have a vague understanding of what I want to do for the future, as in the um what's the name as in the school year. Okay, there we go. My Fuji's back. Time to do that. But hi, hello. I don't know if we're going to stay with Omori's soundtrack, but I think this is fine for now. Until I decide I got lullabied into sleep. That's that's when I'm going to tactically stop um playing Omori soundtrack. Wow. It's been like what, 2 minutes? I swear to God, if we've got mirroring disconnected all the day, I'm going to just cry. Last time it was fine. Why can't it be fine now? Why can't it be fine? But yeah, I have taken like what, 2 weeks off now? Why? Why again? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? I don't. I do not understand the problem. I genuinely don't understand the problem. Why is it back? Also, I think I'm going to switch into something a little bit different. Uh, let's do the happy one. This one. That's fine. That's fine. Um, but yeah, I'm back. I haven't streamed in a while because, well, first of all, I went on a little bit of holiday with my family. By holiday, I mean getting mirroring this. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do a tactical thing called restarting my device. Why isn't it working? What did I do? Last time it was fine. The worst part is every single time I feel like the problem is getting better, it's not. Welcome to technical difficulties. This is the stream. That's the name. Hold on. I have to go back to the thing. Start broadcasting. Go into the app and pray. That's what I have to do. I did not miss the error of mirroring disconnected, okay? I did not miss that. At all. In fact, I was better off without it. But hopefully after a restart the problems will not persist. Um Let me just connect my pencil. Hello? Would the pencil like to work by any chance? Oh, okay. I think now it's working. Wonderful. But yeah, I've been on a family leave, let's say. I went to a place that my uncle owns. And to be fair, I'm not a big traveler, mainly because I really like the comfort of my home and being able to do all of the things that I do at home and not have to worry about not being able to do them because I'm not at home. I also like having Wi-Fi, internet, whatever you call it. That's not my like uh data. That's basically just like, why is there, hold on, that's basically not unlimited. It's limited, okay? I do not have unlimited data, which also I believe is capped at some point. uh but yeah, I do really appreciate when I have Wi-Fi because, oh boy, is it annoying when you just when your data isn't stable. But yeah, um I have, other than that, spent an entire week doing absolutely nothing. I'm kidding. I did do some shit, but like it was my rest week as well cuz I am coming to school. I am coming back to school this Monday. And I'm so fucking scared. I don't want to come back to school, but I have to. Um and it's the fact of like me not wanting, that's mixed with me being kind of excited. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. But I know for a fact that I am not happy that I have to come back to waking up early and then going to sleep early as well. That's like so against what I stand for. And what I stand for is going to sleep late, waking up late. No, but really, it's it's been hard to basically try and come back to normal people's sleep schedule, because right now I've got a very annoying sleep schedule where I try to go to sleep as early as possible, except it winds up being like 3 a.m. by the time I scramble to bed, and then I wake up at like from 11 to 1 p.m. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I'm like, man, I could be doing so much more. But at the same time, I don't know. I need my beauty sleep, but at the same time, I don't want to get my beauty sleep because I want to do shit. But at the same time, I know if I don't get my beauty sleep, everything's just going to feel awful. So I try hard to get my beauty sleep. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Tomorrow, for example, I woke up, but I didn't want to. I forced myself to wake up earlier because I would have slept to till like 1 uh if I didn't. But I had to do some stuff. I had to eat breakfast. Wow, cuz that's something unusual to do. No, but basically it's been it's been I actually woke up only because I saw a notification on my on my phone. That was like one of the streamers I watch did a morning stream. And the streamer that I watched that did the morning stream wakes up so much later than I do. Like I remember watching them wake up at like what, 4 p.m.? That was a thing at some point. So I was like, huh? Those who know, I guess. But like yeah, I had just as fucked up sleep schedule as that person at some point. So seeing them like be early to the stream, I'm like, okay. Okay, I guess I can watch while I get ready for the day, because I had it in my head that I'm going to stream today either way or another. It was either later or earlier. I guess it's, well, in the middle. I usually started stream at like 1 when when it was like early August, July, stuff like that. When the summer vacation was actually summer vacation, or summer holidays were actually summer holidays, and not the end of them and me stressing over who's going to teach me chemistry next year. Because I am actually genuinely stressed because we've got this one like teacher that I really don't want to get. Um which is really stressful because I'm going to be writing my final exams from chemistry. So I'd really want to have somebody who's going to be able to teach me things that I need to know. You know? It would be really appreciated if I could get that. Now, what is up with the mirroring disconnected? Because last time, last time, last stream I did, everything was fine. Now I come back and suddenly everything's broken. I don't understand what's the reason. Do I just have like a wire that's poorly connected? Because what the actual fuck? It's not supposed to be like that, you know? I think that color is fine. Also, I remember the that when we first like where we last left off with this piece, it was not even colored a little bit. Also, let me show you the characters because that is something that I've also done. Except you can see they're not colored. I'm going to do that after I draw every single frame for the animation, because this is going to be an animation for the end of my stream, uh, a offline screen, if you will. And yeah, so they're just here right now. They're kind of covered in the background because I decided that I'm going to do background and then characters, and I want to have every single part of the background. So there's not a point uh in the entirety of the thing where technically I should have background, but I don't, because I decided that no, this part isn't going to have background later on because it's going to be like uh it's going to be covered by the rest of the parts, like the characters, right? But then I moved the characters slightly, and there's this awful hole that I would have to fill in, and it would look wrong every single time. That's why I believe it's really important to get the background like actually kind of first. I also have gotten to know that when I do background first, it's easier for me to state where the light comes from. Because, well, I'm actually doing the lighting right now, also. So, it's like, if I didn't, it would be kind of weird. Um, but yeah. What else did I do? I went kayaking with my family. That's what I did. Actually, hold on. When was the last time I streamed? Um, I think I think I've actually told you about like all of the things that I've done on the leave because I streamed since then, didn't I? So I was only on a 1 week leave, right? Let me check. I have like a plan of every single time I've done some stuff. Yeah, I streamed on the 19th. Right. No, that makes perfect sense now. I've told you about all of this. This is fine. So I am not crazy. But yeah. The thing is, after that, I just kind of like had some time for myself because I just wanted to enjoy some time with myself, I guess. I also wanted to finish binding a book that I was going to read, and also I finished reading both of the books. They're fun fiction, so it's like, you know, uh and I believe they were controversial at some point, but like I don't really know because I don't find them personally controversial, but that's because I'm me and I have a different like uh point of view and stuff. And for me, now reading them doesn't do like anything to the people that it could have affected at the time because it wasn't like bad. I don't think it was breaking boundaries per se. Apparently, some people felt like it was. I don't know. I missed the controversy point. Because I'm not like that big into going into fandoms. Therefore, I don't know a lot of stuff about what's going on and how people feel about certain things. I I love like conversing on the internet, stuff like that, but I don't really engage in fandoms anymore because I've just felt it's it's so hard not to find people who are just going to say utter bullshit or like um every single time something bad happens, immediately like the person is cancelled, blah blah blah, and it wouldn't be great for my mental health. Like I feel like I'm quite a chill person when it comes to that, but it's like what can I tell you? Um I usually just I usually just don't interact anymore in fears of just getting cancelled over something I didn't know. It's the truth. Like I'm for the longest of times, I was like panically scared of making mistakes. I still kinda am, which is the worst part because like people are going to make mistakes and I have to realize, but at the same time, I don't want to be the one making the mistakes. So it's like going into fandoms where they're so unforgiving. It's like once you make a mistake, it's kind of over for you, and I don't want to have that because I believe that me as a person, I don't think I have bad views on the world, okay? But that's because I'm me. I understand my my views, right? And I don't think I'd immediately get cancelled for like stating anything that I think. Uh I believe I believe I'd be chill, but I fear that if I said something like slightly wrong or I meant one thing and it got like understood as another thing, it would be like I don't know, I'm just scared people wouldn't like hear me out on what I had to say, especially because I have a hard time uh explaining stuff well. So it's just stress and even more stress for me to be like that. I also just realized that I should probably have like cuz these all of these are like um parts, right? But there's this thing that I've done that is not like parted, and I don't think that's realistic. So I should probably also like have it be a little bit. Also, fun stuff. I've added like some memorials for me that you probably haven't seen some of them. Some of them you might have. But yeah. Let's look at them. We've got Freddy Fazbear except on steroids. I don't know. I can't draw Freddy Fazbear really well for some reason. I mean, not in digital at least. On paper, I actually got pretty close. But yeah, this guy, I drew a profile picture for a channel that does not exist, that would maybe kind of be made by me and my friend once, like in the future maybe. I don't. It's really unlikely because we'd have to do stuff for it. But it was nice while it lasted because it's a funny story. We actually found like some stuff that made Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's the same. It was really utter bullshit, but it was so funny to us at the moment that we thought, huh, a theory. Minecraft is FNAF? Question mark, question mark, question mark. FNAF is Minecraft? Question mark, question mark, question mark. It was it was funny. Therefore the Minecraft like down there also, it's from the same part. I'm not going to show you the profile picture because yeah, it's it's got everything except in the like um in the middle there's a big insert name. It's really funny. I loved making it though. Then we have my boy Gillian Tidestrider. Uh yeah, this character is super funny. Um I know there's been like stuff around Charlie Slimesicle at some point. I'm not really up to date with that. Uh was it resolved or was it not? But yeah, I believe he said that he I believe he said some stuff that made me feel like it was resolved, even though some fans did not think it was resolved. But some of them felt like it was. I don't. It's hard. Stuff like that is hard, especially because you never know what the fan base thinks, and usually you're expected to agree with like most of it. But at the same time, I just don't know. I just don't know what to like think. I love the stuff he does because it's so fucking funny. And like George Storm based. He was in Genlos. Like one of my favorite series of all time. So it's like, there's just so much that I can't really just throw away like that. I don't know. It's kind of it's silly, but it makes sense to me. It's just I don't know. I haven't really watched anything from him except for like Just Roll With It, where he's like there's him and like three other people. And also the three other people are wonderful. Like come on. There's so much work they put into this. And like I don't know. I haven't really decided what to do with this one yet, but I love the art. The art is great and the character is awesome. So I'm not throwing away the character because it's not the character's fault, okay? Gillian fucking Tyster, it's not his fault. And if anything, it's fault of Charlie Slimesicle and not Gillian, okay? So yeah, let me like the boy in peace. Especially because Gillian's morals are fine, And then we've got the art I've done actually on stream. Wonderful. Love that. Love that for ourselves. It's Horizon by Stuck in Orbit. Uh that's their character from Art Fight. Loved making it. I still think that the water is my best water yet, and I will never do anything as good as that. Joking, but also kind of not joking. The only thing that I hate about this piece is the house, but we're not going to talk about it. The rest is wonderful, and I love it so much. And then we've got my profile picture on not here. It's inspired by Omori, or Omori's style. I really like it. It's been fun to make, and yeah, it's my profile picture on Instagram, and I believe on Kara, and to be fair, in some other places as well. But yeah, I'm still like working on whether I want to change the profile picture I have or not. But yeah, that's the board we've got. And then we've got this part. You're basically getting the tour right now because why not? We've got a drawing um of Sky and Soul by Sky, my characters that I've made. It's really fun to sometimes get to do simpler like drawings without any shadowing, because Sky wouldn't shadow. Let's be real. Sky can draw decently, but it's like it's not something big. It's not something like complicated. It's just enough, you know? It's like it's this sort of drawings that he can do. Like basic shapes, stuff like that. That's how it is. And then we've got our wonderful Sky. Skylar is drawn by Soul. You can also see their like the difference in their like what's it called? Uh Handwritings. I don't know if these ones are canon. I do think Soul would have a put together like handwriting, and then Sky would get just basically like, I ain't dealing with this shit. Like, Sky's a musician. He doesn't need to write a lot, he just needs to have it sense, you know? And then Souls has to have like lines because he draws, or they draw. Uh they draw, so they have to have like good lines. So yeah. And also this is like the most Skylar the drawings could really get, because realistically, this guy, well, I this guy this guy right here, um they don't know what Sky would look like in our hyperrealism. So in my world, this is what Sky looks like. So technically, um, Solaris having my art style would mean that they draw hyper realistically, which is really interesting to think about because I've never thought about it before yesterday. And I had the realization like, huh? Like, what? But yeah. And then we've got this is the this is the um this is the story, or the stories that I've read. Um the the original like um drawing of the Esachi, because that's what the ship is, was done by Crypto from what I could find uh on Twitter, that is. Therefore there's the handle. Go check them out if you want to see uh their stuff. I don't know if they're controversial or not. I did not get to check it, but I love the artwork for Esachi. So, like, it's Asachi, okay? It's the little ass kicker. but yeah, I drew it like looking at a reference because I wanted to like have it in, and I don't know, like I just it means so much to me. I wanna like have it somewhere in my stuff. And since this is basically like a room of everything that makes up me, then you know, it makes sense. You've also got this little note for them if they ever stumble upon it, and this is the reason why I've got it. Because literally thanks for the ride, the story means like everything to me. This is the biggest inspiration for my actual novel. So I want I want it to be displayed somewhere because and it makes so much sense that it's with like the drawing of Skylar and Solaris and them together, stuff like that. Um because because Event Horizon was like the biggest inspiration for me to even start writing their story. And yeah. Also, this part, you can see that there's something unfinished here, and it's for the reason I do not want to get banned on Twitch and or YouTube because that's going to also be on YouTube at some point. Let's let's just yeah, because Skylar would absolutely draw the thing his um on his right, our left. He would absolutely also finish it, but let's say his marker run out just enough not to finish it, okay? Let's have that as a headcanon. Then also we've got a piano because I played that, and also a stack of sheet music because if Sol gets their artwork place, Sky gets his sheet music, and the bastard he is, it's on the floor, um, not put down neatly. Let's be real. Yeah. So we both play piano. That's it. And then there are also headphones because headphones. Okay. Then we've got the books. We've got the books. Actually, the book on the cover of Ad Astra. Um, it's really funny because I've actually didn't know there was a official an official like blueprint of Esachi. So I just like designed one myself. Uh because I wanted to have the I wanted to have the books like in a printed out version. I believe the author said they have nothing against it. So I just got like the printed out versions so I can like have every cool moment um basically like marked. I really like to do that, but usually I don't have that many markers in my stories. And the only stories that got that, like they got a lot of stuff, would be Event Horizon and like the Crows series from Lake Bardugo. Which means Event Horizon is really far in there. And also Event Horizon is like the thing that made me realize what type of love I am looking for. Because I am Arrow Ace, uh, as you know or don't. And I don't really understand like the feeling of romance or like sexual attraction. I don't get that. Like I've seen my stuff or not my stuff, but like I've seen some shit in the past because of um things that I wouldn't well, I had like guy friends in um in primary school And I don't think that all of um male people are dirty minded and stuff like that. Not to stereotype, but it was male people or like it was men who showed me the not wonders of hentai, and I haven't recovered ever since. I don't want to go back ever again to seeing what I saw. It was not okay for me to see it. Never fucking again. I got traumatized by that shit. So, yeah, I know my stuff. I know that don't want to I don't want to go that path. I'd rather sit comfortably, never have to touch anybody in their private places ever, and live with that. I do, however, love really strongly. Uh which is a little bit of a problem because for the most part I thought it was actually like true love, like I actually felt the connection, that it was romantic, stuff like that. But I never like craved kisses, never craved like anything more. I just wanted physical touch, but in the sense of like hugs, cuddling, stuff like that, like the cozy stuff. Because I'm a really um cozy person, if you know what I mean. I think the perspective is dying a little bit. The more I look at it, the perspective, it's gone. There is no perspective. Let's say this is an illusion, okay? I I don't know how to make this perspective better. I genuinely don't. I don't mind it being a little bit scuffed. I am scuffed in a certain way. So like if the pieces like get to be a little bit weird, it's fine. I don't mind. I could like lean into it, to be fair. Have it be a little bit whimsical. But what was I saying? Right. I love really deeply. And I basically get every emotion to like 1,000. I'm not a moderate type of person. Even though you could it's the extremes. That's the problem. Because I'm either like really, really like one thing or really, really another thing. And sometimes it mixes so well that I never know which one I am, and therefore I think I'm moderate where I'm not moderate at all. I'm just like the extremes, except at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird. It's really, really weird, and I don't understand that about myself at all. I've tried to find like a hypothesis on what could be wrong with that part of me, but maybe that's just who I am. Maybe that's normal. I don't know. Because like one day I wake up and I feel super introverted, right? I feel like the need to basically not talk to everybody, and um my social battery is dead, blah blah blah. The other day I'm feeling like super extroverted. I am the one striking up conversations, blah 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 blah. Eh, it's like at some point I feel like I'm just lying to myself, and I hate that. Because I don't I try not to lie to myself, but it is not my fault that like it's really hard to get the understanding when I don't have it, if you know what I mean. Um but yeah, I also like one day I'm the reassuring one, the other I need the reassurance, and it's stuff that like that like it's normal technically, but not if it's like to the point of me feeling like I'm switching sides constantly. I don't think I'm like borderline or anything, but sometimes, just some days, it does seem that way. Just some days. Just some. I do sometimes wonder, what if I am? But not really. I don't think there's enough like shit for me to be that. I just think that sometimes my brain works weird. I know I have something, I just don't know what it is. That's the problem. But yeah. What else? Yeah, and also I the fact that I feel in extremes means I love in extremes, because for me it's like I do want the eternal love, whatever thing. I want to feel safe in somebody's arms, and I want them to want to sacrifice like stuff for me. Well, not I don't want them to sacrifice stuff for me, but I want the connection that would basically mean they would sacrifice stuff for me if they had to, because I would also sacrifice the stuff for them if I had to, if it meant they were saved, blah blah blah. All of those like romantic bullshit. I am that type of person. The type of person that would love that. Except it's never like in real life. It never happens in real life. It's always in the books. And I really understand like bookworms and stuff like that. Or stuff like that. And people like that who think like that people like in real life are overrated because because why wouldn't they like destroy the entire like kingdom just for that one person? I don't say you should destroy an entire kingdom for me. That's not what I want. But I do want to feel like the person uh would sacrifice stuff like the world for me, because that's how deep their love goes. I don't want them to actually do it, but it would be nice to feel like I'm loved like that. And also, it's the fact that I don't know. There are these characters that I love and stuff like that, and sometimes I wonder because I I genuinely love those characters, right? But the question is, would because I really love stories, blah 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 blah, and sometimes I get stories like uh Event Horizon, right? Where I genuinely wonder if I would love to be with them or be them. And like I know that some people like feel the same. I think I've heard like one of the people I know say it. But it's like so heartbreaking because I would want to have what they have. Except I recognize that I am not them, even though I'm so similar to them. But it's the mixture of the two of them and not. It's hard. One day, when I write this story, like finish writing this story, this one that I'm currently writing with Sky and Soul, people are going to like look back at my streams, right? In order to find like clues for I don't know, like what did this mean? What does that mean for theories? Blah blah blah. I really advise you guys to do that because sometimes the stuff I say really really makes a difference in how you understand what I write. you know? Because I did kind of like I'm putting a lot of like clues and stuff like that into my books because I find it fun. I'm also, if you know, you know, but also like I am a FNAF fan, okay? So I'm not a fan of like specifically the animatronics or stuff like that. I like the story. I like how complex it is. I like how all of the how all of the hold on, I have to restart the thing. I love how like all of the lore things lead one way and also the other. How it's so frustrating to get it to work and to have one timeline. Uh but also I love how like it brings the community together to solve all of the puzzles. Why is there a problem with finding the device? Oh my gosh. I hate this. Hold on. There's a little bit of a problem here. Why can't you find my device? Let me tactically unplug and replug. There we go. Now it's there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, are we in? Yes. Great. Hold on. Are we there? I think we are. Great. Wonderful. But yeah, it's the fact of like people getting together, theorizing, stuff like that. I love that so much because it's really fun to look at people trying to figure out one little detail that means one thing or means another. It's really fun to look at. And also it's really nice to see people be so fucking happy when they realize they're right. Like like I am a big fan of like game theory, of course, right? And I've watched like all of their FNAF videos multiple times. Um, when MatPat got like some stuff right, I was he was so fucking happy about it, and it was so heartwarming to see. So yeah, that's what I want to give like the people that solve the clues. I'm not going to be another Scott Coffin, of course. I will confirm some stuff, but you know, I will stay vague about some others. I will confirm stuff if I see it, and if I think the theory deserves to like genuinely be told they're right. If they got like all of the things right, or like they've got a really good point, right? Or if they just get into my brain somehow and analyze my problems, I will absolutely reward those who try. I think because that's important. I I know the fact that FNAF is so popular is one due to their like vagueness around like lore and stuff like that, and the different things. But for me it's a little bit more important to tell the story rather than to have so many like questions, I guess, and so many different timelines. But there are because there's just like the thing of Telling a story as a game and telling a story as a book is so much different, right? But also, I want there to be some clues that may like add additional information, like background, stuff like that. Because of course, there is going to be a plot in my book. Don't you worry about that. The plot is actually quite good. I love it so much. And actually, I love like discovering the story myself as well because it's like I get to I get to basically think the story up, right? Make it up, all of it. But at the same time, once I see like a detail that clicks, a detail in the head that clicks, that technically was not supposed to be that, but also it makes like perfect sense for it to be that. I'm like, yes, sign me up. There's like one big thing that that the book I'm writing right now means to me. And if anybody guesses it, I'm going to be like, I don't know, I'm going to like get them to do a video with me or something. I don't know. I don't think I'm actually going to do that, but maybe. Depends. But if somebody gets it right, I would be open to talking about it. I would be open to talk about it. But it's you'd have to know me really well, I think, to know what it is. And I know my friends or like some of my friends know because I keep babbling about like my book to them. So I hope they don't like spoil it to others. But there's this part about the book that exists somewhere out there. That is right. But yeah, first I need to like actually. Oh my gosh, why is it so laggy whenever I change the stuff? I don't understand. Okay, I guess. But yeah, first I need to publish the book, which will take some time. But I'm really happy to do it whenever I'm ready. I really want to. I do really want to. Like I can't wait for people to see my creation, especially because I got like feedback from one of my friends, one of the because they're a beta reader. I'm done with the first 6 chapters to an extent. I think like the first 4 chapters I think are fine with the prologue. I think these are not like something that I would change because it just there's not much there to change. I think I think there's a lot of stuff that just has to be there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to write it better. There are some stuff, of course, that I am probably going to change with time, maybe rewrite some sentences that feel off or something. But like overall, the story I don't think is going to change much. But yeah, it's just the fact that I have to write it is the thing. Like I have so much stuff on it in my head, but at the same time, I know that like some stuff is not like touched up or stuff. I don't know how to make some things work. I know what I want it to be, but I do need to I do need to get it to work right. Which is what I'm working on technically right now a little bit. To be fair, I have like one last chapter before me that I know what it's going to be, and then I have to improvise, which is quite scary. But I'll get there. I think I think the panels are fine. We could add like some details of like screws and stuff, maybe. I think that would be really fun. I feel like, hold on. I don't know how to make it so it's good. Let's start a, let's get a starting point. And then like, do this, I guess? And then like, uh, it's not as big of a change, so it wouldn't be as small. It wouldn't get as small. But think I think this is fine. I like that. Oh, and the mirroring disconnected again. I don't know what's the problem, but it's I'll be fine with it for today. Also, an update on me editing. Uh, I try, guys. I really do try, but there's just so much I have to do for it, especially art, and it's taking so long. Um, I really want to finish like by the end of this year. That's the goal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Especially because I have like everything recorded except for except I don't have the art. And now that I start school, it's annoying that I'm going to have to like do also other stuff, which will make the video be like less of a priority, which I worry is going to like set back the progress that I've done, because I definitely do have to edit all of it. Get myself I did get myself a recording with my model and stuff, so you don't have to worry about the model not being there. My Fuji is absolutely going to be a part of the video. The only problem is with the Fuji being there, technically I should probably re-record all of the stuff because of me changing my hair color. I dyed my hair partially red, which is really fun, but I still have to change my Fugi to match. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to do technically for my Fugi. But also I have to give the Fugi a background because I don't want it to be just a black background. I want the video to be pretty and stuff. And having a black background does not make it that. And also I need to finish the offline screen so I can have an offline screen. You know? I really like what I have um with this. So I'm going to use it for both YouTube and Twitch. But I still have to like I still have to have it, be done. So now that I'm doing this, I am technically contributing to doing my wonderful video. Except there's still so much that I have to do for it. Other than that, I have like so many ideas on it, and it gets annoying to the point sometimes I really don't want to do it. But at the same time, I know I still want to do the video because the video is really cool. I like the story that it tells, and I like the conclusion I've reached, or the lack of conclusion I've reached. Um, But it does mean, that I am trying to funnel as much work as I can into it, and it's tiring. But yeah, because I did have to like literally write a song for this. It's technically also a song for like ending screen uh of Twitch. And I'm going to play it to you today. Even though we don't have the proper setup yet. However, the thing is, I can't find the words. Oh no, my brain is overheating. Help, help. The thing is, with the song, it's like I am not a professional song maker, nor am I a professional singer. So it's kind of scuffed at some parts. Like mainly the part where I actually sing. Spoiler alert, I sing in that song. And I can sing some stuff. I am quite good at Libre by Alvaro Soler. But it's not much. I have a such a small range for some reason. Maybe because I don't sing as much. Maybe that's the reason I have a small range. That would make sense actually. It would make so much sense. Like I sing a lot for myself, but I don't sing a lot or actually at all for other people. And so it's like the fact of me how do I say this? The fact of me not singing for anybody else than myself makes it so I don't train with anybody that knows how to properly sing. So I am left to learn on my own. And so I will be out of the tonation, or I will like be really bad at some parts. Um or I will just ultimately fail at some things. But yeah, it's the thing of I don't do it enough, so I don't have the proper training? I don't know. I've sung once for a uh School Got Talent thing, and then once for another School Got Talent, but that one was awful. I never want to remember that one. And yeah, there are some songs that I could be good at. Sorry, I'm getting to the sleepy part of the stream. Like, I definitely would just destroy George Storm. I've sang that one so many times. Listen, it is something. But also, like I said, Libre is in the right tonation, in the right like key, everything. It's a perfect song for me, both the male and the female part, or like the it's the what's the name? It's the Solar part and the Monika Levchuk part, because I sing the Polish version, or like half Spanish, half Polish version, because I can't speak Italian, and I just learned like Spanish. By just, I mean I started learning like 2 years ago. It's been interesting of a journey. And so I've done Spanish, I guess. Where's where's this one? Like I know this one's there, but which one is what? I can't find I can't find one of the things, one of the parts. I don't know where it is, and I don't like that. I like knowing things. Wow, great statements. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Wonderful. Smile at me really ease the pain. The dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. And I would sing to myself just like that for the heck of it. Um, and yet, and yet, I was never good at it. I got to sing a song called, what was the name called? Uh, it was something with ghosts. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me try and find it. Let me try and find it. Give me 2 seconds. Um, not Mary on a Cross. I never sang that. Uh, not Call Me Maybe. Not Call Off Your Ghost. Was it Your Ghost? I don't know. Yeah, it was Your Ghost, I think. Hold on, party. I'm so sorry. I'll add you to the queue after this. But yeah, that's the song. That this is what I sang. I wanted to sing Believer by Imagine Dragons because I really liked them at the time. But my tutor decided that, you know what, this song reminds me of you. Would you like to sing this instead? And I was like, I really liked my tutor, so I was like, yeah, sure, I can sing it. Let's walk down this hallway. It's not that quiet. Slide down your receiver. Sprint across the wire. Follow my number. I don't remember the lyrics anymore. I had to pull them up a little bit. But I don't have enough screens to talk and sing and also talk and look at my screen and draw. So I think we're going to just uh not sing. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I know I've sang a little bit. We might do a karaoke stream once I feel enough um what's it called? I think I might do a karaoke stream once I feel like good enough singing on stream, just like for the heck of it. I don't think I'm really like insecure about my voice. I just know I would sound so bad. I just know for a fact that there are some things that I cannot sing well, and it's going to haunt me. Because I don't have the prettiest voice, in my opinion at least. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm not the biggest fan of my voice. For some reason. And I know the "you were driving circles around me" part is really hard to make it sound good. And I never know how people do it. Maybe I just don't like my voice. Maybe that's an artist thing that they don't like how their voice sounds. But for example, how does for example like uh Taylor fucking Swift, the girl, how does she make it so her voice sounds like this? How is it possible that it sounds like pretty? I don't understand. Because one thing is singing in tune. That's one thing. But I just don't really like how my voice sounds. Is it a why? Maybe it's because I hear it so much. And maybe it's because I hear it differently than it's recorded. Because when I sing normally, I like my singing voice. It's fine. I don't mind it. But the problem arises when I have to record myself or hear myself actually singing. Maybe I just got the wrong like recording device because I recorded myself on the normal microphone that I use for uh stream, right? That's what I did because that's what any normal sane person would do. Um and yeah, I just run with it. It's it happened. I just I really like singing, but I don't know. It doesn't work for me, I guess. Maybe I don't know. It's really hard to say if it works for me or not. Because I don't think I do it enough to be good at it. And I have the problem of deciding I'm not good at something because I can't do it the first try. And like the only two things that I think I I've stuck with, even though I was not good at them with at first, and they're actually things that I do really enjoy, is drawing and playing piano. Like I'm so stubborn with piano and so stubborn with drawing because I'm at the point where I'm actually quite okay-ish at both of them. So I don't want to be bad again. So I just suck it up and state I'm going to play the things that are hard because it's good for my skills. It's quite weird. But yeah, I love piano. It's like the one thing that gives me comfort. Also guitar brings me a lot of comfort as well, but I could never play guitar. Well, maybe not never. I was supposed to learn guitar this year, but I don't have time for that. It's when it's school, and then on vacation I had just so many things that I wanted to do that I never touched the guitar. Well, I touched it once, and I started playing You Can Always Come Home. But it is a hard thing to play, especially on too big of a guitar. I have a small one at home, but when I played it, it was on like a big ass guitar. So yeah, I need to revisit that. Let's say that. I want to really revisit um You Can Always Come Home and then maybe one more song. I just don't know what songs to play. I might try because the songs I want to play are usually hard. And it's a problem because I can't play hard songs. And I know it. I need something basic, but I don't want to play basics. I want to play things that I enjoy. It's a problem. And it's a big one. Like Ashley, though. I also do have an automaton, but I don't know how to play it well because I don't have a perfect pitch, or like whatever the name of that thing is called. And so yeah, it's really hard to get it right, but if I if I did in fact practice more, probably it would it would sound better. I am sure of that. Okay. I really like the details that the dots give, you know? I think it makes it a little bit more like it makes sense for why there are these weird parts that I just imagined there would be. And so and so yeah. I guess let's keep it going. Okay. Of course there are some parts that there wouldn't be these, but yeah. I think like this wall is done when it comes to these, and now this weird wall that I don't know what I've done here. It's really weird. It looks kind of unsettling. But I kinda don't mind. I kinda don't mind. I kinda like it that it looks unsettling. I also am really bad at drawing metal, so it's like if I manage to make something that looks even a little bit like metal, it's a big win for me, or like metal sheets. But yeah. I would put on something that fits the vibe of this better, but it would make me sleep like instantly. Because like I can hold on. I can give you like a song as an example of what it would be. Hold on. Not EP. I do have an entire playlist um that is why am I yawning? I am not even fucking tired. I have an entire playlist that's just EP for me to go to sleep. Where's yeah, Event Horizon vibes. That's what I would. So, uh, let's get this one. I think this is kind of shortish. Yeah, cause most of these songs are like 4 or 5 minutes long. This one is 3:33. I could add another one that's like shorter. Let's add in some. Pulse of Revolution is a good one. That will not lull me to sleep like immediately. But the rest of them, they give this like they give this like sleepy vibe, and I love the sleepy vibe. That's why it's so comforting, because I love sleep. But you know, it's like listen to this. Uh what else is a good song? I Love Your Ghost is a great song. I love it. I'm looking for another one though. Where's the 13th? There's like listen to this. Oh wait, it stopped. Done are you? Cause you wrote, don't forget, on your arm when you were drunk. Like, this is so fucking sad. I don't know if you can even hear it. Hold on, let me turn it up. Like, it is. It's a kind of a um it's a what's the name? Oh, I'm missing words. No, not again. It's a quiet song. So like I'm going to put it back to this part so I remember to change the volume because I'm basically like certain that I will forget otherwise. Because now you got the like a little bit louder part. Like listen to it, man. That I don't need them. I wanna believe that I really don't need them. It's like I and like listening to it at like the max volume when you rot away in bed and the book is so it is like destroying your mental health. That's it, you know. Can't wait till I see your face. And as I things started looking at a stranger, I can't wait till I see your face. And my brain thinks that it's looking at a stranger. Like, listen to this! I feel nothing. Like, the pure emotion that goes with this. I used to relate to this on so many levels, it was scary. Because I couldn't wait till my brain looked at somebody and thought they were a stranger. There are actually two people like that. That's really like losing them hurt me a lot. But it's fine. I'm over it now. We weren't meant for each other, so it's okay. So yeah, that was one of them. Mirroring disconnected, for fuck's sake, work, please. Anyway, Engi streamer. Angry streamer. Yeah, then we've got the second contestant for one of my favorite songs that are just pure comfort. Wolves of Revolution. A really good song. Love it. Also gives the vibe. A little bit less sad. Well, not maybe less sad, but like less rotting away at bed. This one kind of calls me to action. But also like makes me think of like fake scenarios in my head. Because I just want to rock side to side listening to it. If we get another mirroring disconnected like soonish, then I'm going to tactically just restart the device. The pinch of something evolving fine. This I love this song so much. Oh my gosh. But yeah, hmm. Now that we're done with this, I guess we could try and color in. I guess that's what I have to do either way. I really don't want to. Maybe instead of that, I'll color in something else. Hold on. I do have something that I have to color. Yeah, there we go. We've got this sunflower and this uh and this future to be heather that I want to really color. So let's start with a sunflower because that's going to be easy. I can do that and I only have to do it once. So it's like I don't have to get consistent. Do I draw? Oh, I do draw over it. Let's also Just for me. Oh my gosh, please, not again. I said I would restart, I forgot and started normally again. Uh-oh. Well, let's delete this. Let's make... Where is this? UFing. Yes, just so I can see. And then I can work on the thing actually, instead of not working on the thing. Because I can't see shit. But can you feel why I feel like this thing is just so important to me? And so like, you know? Hold on, I am restarting the thing. It's not working as intended. Please, mirroring disconnected, for fuck's sake. Works sometimes. Like, it just, yeah. And then we've got our third contestant. It's Snooze the Alarm by 2 Day Coma, which is like, man, this song, it's so mean. I also need to add something Genlos coded to my room, to be fair, because I did not do that, which is kind of weird. I love Genlos. They're like my favorite series, maybe, question mark, or like horror, whatever. I will add it somewhere, I just don't know where. Technically, my character wears a Genlos hoodie. Like, there's not... There is not much that you can, like, argue with on that one, you know? But either way, some Genlos stuff would be great to have. Really. I'd enjoy it. I'd enjoy having it. Okay. There we go. Delete that. Have that be this. Here. Okay, now let's turn down the music a little bit because I feel it's getting high. But yeah. This is such a vibey song, but also something that I just, yeah, I love, but it's also really it makes me want to sleep, okay? All of these want to make me sleep, and that's why I love them so much. That's why they're so comforting, because comfort is sleep for me. And like warmth. And when do I get warmth? When I'm under my blanket. That's when I get warmth. That's it for me, I guess. It's really silly. But I love it either way. Like, come on. You're saying you don't want to like sleep when you need comfort? No. I don't get it. Yeah, it's these songs and sometimes streamers that make it for me. By sometimes streamers, I usually mean Ranbu. Like, that's the ultimate source of comfort. And I know they joke about, like, oh, this is your comfort streamer? It makes a weird noise. Yes. I remember when I was like 13 or something, my parents forced me to go to like a work reunion. Well, not work reunion, but like work something meetup for families as well. And I didn't want to go but it was too late to say no, and also my dad said that it would look bad on him if we didn't come because it would mean that some stuff, blah blah blah. I don't blame them for it. I understand the reasoning. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter though. For like, I was uncomfortable to say the least, and yeah, it wasn't a pleasure. Oh my gosh, it wasn't a pleasure. To have that be a thing. I was at the time I was really anxious and I didn't quite like meeting people because I just yeah, I it was around 2021. It was like the worst time for me. And so I just like it was like the first time I genuinely realized how much streamers help because they're a source of comfort. There's something you choose to watch, you know? And then I watched Ranbu play uh Life is Strange, and man, I remember falling asleep to it and being so glad it was there because I just felt so comforted immediately. Like there was somebody that was not judging me, somebody that was just there. Also, this is another contender. The 30th by Billie Eilish. This song, this fucking song, this song had me like questioning my sanity. No, but it's so heartbreaking. I want to write a story that's like this. Well, not this in the sense of like exactly this, but like I want the story to be like loosely working with the song. So it's like the story makes the song makes sense uh for the story. That's what I want. That is what I want with it. But yeah, I think now we're back to happy songs? Yes, no, question mark? Yes. I think it is back to happy songs. Or at least, yeah. That is not a sad song. Yes, good. Good, good, good. But yeah, it's the thing of I just needed to feel comforted and the stream gave me exactly that. So now whenever I need comfort, I bring up that Ranbu Life streams. I love that for real, and I am so happy that I have it. Because I can't imagine what I what I would feel if it wasn't real. Like, man, that means just so much. It means just so fucking much. I don't know if you guys can understand because well, to be fair, you are actually watching a streamer right now. I don't know. But like having that one person that you know is going to make you feel better even though if it's like somebody who technically shouldn't because like you don't know and stuff like that. It's always nice to have somebody like that, you know? Like Like it's really that easy. You need some comfort. You don't feel like talking to real people. Get yourself a person that's just going to talk to you, but it's not going to like want anything from you, and also it's like playing something that feels nostalgic, for example. You're done. That is your comfort source, man. Maybe I'm just insane. That's also a possibility. Oh my gosh, I love this song as well. To be fair, it's my playlist. Why wouldn't I love these songs I have on my playlist? But it's like this song also has a history because I met it, or like I found it through a Tabo stream. It was the first Tabathon, and yeah, I was watching I was watching Tabo, and I was at the time I was living with my grandmother because my house was renovating, and uh I really liked listening to like Tabo's playlist because it was just so happy at the time. And I needed that happiness to get through whatever the fuck I felt at that time. These were weird times. Like I was a little bit better with myself, but also not to the point of me being like entirely fine with myself. Those were the times of healing, question mark, question mark, question mark, except I thought it was healing and it was not. And also, yeah. Those times were interesting, but I remember like sleeping on the bus to this song when going to school. Because I have this weird habit of sleeping on the bus or a tram, anything. I just like things that move and make the buzzing like sound make me fall asleep so easily. Like I can like be in my uh bed swinging from side to side, side to side, like the pickaxe in Revenge, by Captain Sparkles, multiple times, like for hours. I can do that, and yet I still, I still can not fall asleep. And then once I'm on a tram or in the bus, it literally takes like I close my eyes if I feel even a little bit like tired, I immediately fall asleep. Like it's the fact that it's the buzzing. I know it's the buzzing. I know it's like the machines working in the background. That's why like I thought that that's why I think Event Horizon resonates with me so much as well, except for the fact that it literally gets into my brain and I feel it. I feel the emotions and stuff like that, and also I'm so similar to both of the characters in so many ways. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like the fact it's just the fact that I in the book, the one of the main characters also also like feels like the buzzing of their like airship, spaceship, whatever, and they feel at home with it, and I get that so much. Like I think it might be like a brown slash white noise type of thing. I think it's just like some stuff that's in the brain. But like I know some people have it, so they're really annoyed when they hear it. I know my mom and my dad really don't like the noise, but I love the noise. You know, it's really hard because they can be really annoyed at like cars passing by. I don't mind. The only thing I don't like is when people play loud music outside. That's like something I would hate. For example, like rap. I hate rap. I don't know why. I just do. And then like I hate when dogs bark outside. I don't really mind birds. I quite actually like birds, but sometimes it's like sometimes there's too much of birds outside for me to go to sleep. What the hell was that noise? What? Also, I was supposed to hold on. Let me do one quick little thing. I think the screen is a little bit delayed, so you'll still get some visual stuff. I have to like turn like put down a blindfold or not blindfold, like curtain, whatever, because it's getting really hot. Hold on. Mission mission failed. Successful. I mission failed. Let's say that. I managed to make myself cry from looking at the sun, though. I don't know how to do that. It's not my curtain. It's my brother's, and bro's got like the uh windows that go into like your roof. I don't know how these work, and so it's really annoying because it just does not fucking work like I think it works. So I don't know. I don't know how to do it. It's fine. I'll start a ventilation, whatever, in a little bit once I finish up the stream. Because I don't want the noise to like fuck with the audio. And I know I'll still be sitting in this room after I finish doing probably the same. I'm just going to finish the stream once I run out of things to say, I guess. Or I have to go to eat dinner. Either way is fine. I should probably figure out when I finish. I'll set myself like a mental thing onto when I know I'll be done. And I kind of know when. It just, yeah. What was I talking about beforehand? Right, the buzzing of stuff and like the small like turbulences or what, I don't know what to name it. It's like the because for example when I travel by car it's also that I feel the vibrations of the thing, and it's really hard for me to fall asleep without them. Uh, I want to replicate that somehow, but I don't know how. Should I fucking stuck a vibrator down there? Like, what? I wouldn't, but also that is a possibility that I am considering, I guess. Maybe like a weighted blanket would work because it's got electricity in it, right? It has to like get to a certain point. But also, how about like when it's really hot? I don't want to have a like a hot blanket on me. Then I have to figure out how to do it really, because like it's for my own mental stability. Well, not really for my mental stability, but like for me, I guess. Yeah, but also like things I'm not fine with. For example, uh, the machine that's like, or not the machine. What's the name? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking so much now. I think I'm hitting my limit slowly but surely. I am not fine with the recycling like cars that go there and basically get the trash guys. I don't like those. I do not like those. Um, as well as hold on. I don't really like I don't really like. I am blanking. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus on merging together things that I can to just have it to have less what's the name? Less just active layers. That's the name. I'm sorry. I'm blanking so much. I just whenever I try to focus, it gets to that. And I try to do stuff, but uh yeah. But the trash like vehicles, I hate those because they make like this beep 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 sound, and then the trash like you can hear when it hits, stuff like that, and I hate that. That's awful. But I love just like the silent, or like not the silent humming, but like you know the humming that you wouldn't really hear, but you know. And also this is what my song is about, kind of like you get the um my feelings on uh I guess airships. Technically it is airship. I did try to like um get it to be a song about like I wanted it to have the same vibe as Event Horizon. I wanted it to be what I feel when I have it, but mixed with um what's the name? Oh my fucking gosh. Mixed with fucking hell. Uh what's the name? Space Song by Beach House. That one. Oh my gosh. This I'm trying to think of three things at the same time, and I hate that. and there's this four thought that I just have randomly. Because why wouldn't I have another one of those just randomly? I started to think about like a situation I had like yesterday um in my service place. I work in a library. Um, so yeah, I started thinking about that. It's kind of hard. I get sidetracked so much when I get tired, especially when I get tired. So you can tell when I get tired just by the amount of times I get sidetracked. But yeah, thing is, I wanted first of all, I started writing the song because I wanted to um basically have an ending screen, right? And I wanted to use it firstly just for Twitch, so there was no problem with having like copyrights, stuff like that, because you wouldn't hear it either way. If you weren't on the stream, right? Because I have the thing of like the audio gets deleted if it's played from Spotify. For some reason, I can do. I don't know how it works, but I can do that. So I did that. I looked for the tutorial online for that one. But yeah, I love having that because I can listen to anything and not worry about it being copyright or not. Um, and yeah, and so I wanted that to be just that. But then I realized I'd like to have something that's uh just a little bit also for like YouTube and stuff like that. I would like to have that. And problem with that is that's copyright then. Because uh if I wanted if I wanted this to be for YouTube, there would be no point in just not having that for I don't know how to say that, but for YouTube people would have to hear it because it's a video, it's not a live stream, right? Because for a live stream you can hear the stuff um since it's, live, right? And some people hear it and some people just fucking don't because they're not here when the live is live, right? Happens. You know, they can understand it was live, so yeah. But for a YouTube video, why the fuck would I put something in if it was supposed to just not be there at all? Like, it wouldn't make any sense. And I don't want people to like have to stare at or like have a blank stream at the end. I really like the Alpha Rad's way of like I don't know how it actually what it actually goes like. Uh I'd have to like look at it again. But it's great because the sound is stuck in my brain a little bit. So it's like I acknowledge the sound and have it be connected to Alpharad, right? I don't know if he made or if he got the thing made for him or like if he made it. To be fair, it would be really it would be to, yeah, he could have made it. I feel like it makes sense. It made sense. It makes sense if he made it. Oh my gosh, I can't say things. Uh but yeah, because I believe he's done some songs. He wrote some. Um, but yeah, thing is, thing is, I can't take that because that's his. But I also like the vibe it gives. Um, because just like it just gives the right vibe, and I feel like it's beneficial because it makes you remember something about this. It also gives like kind of a comedy effect at the end, and also it gives you the place to put like your handles, all of that, uh instead of like having to obscure the actual video, which I hate obscuring the actual video because you can never look at the stuff then, and there's no way to just like delete those once you once you once the streamer or the YouTuber puts them on. It's like they're stuck there, right? And you can't see the actual video, and it's awful. That's why I don't use it um that way. I To be fair, I haven't really posted videos um in the time and day where you'd actually have that on. I used to post videos when I was too little to post videos, which kind of not something you'd want to do. I kind of don't like the fact that I done that, but it's fine. It made me not so scared of just like starting to stream, which is nice, I guess. But yeah, um, oh my gosh, did it disconnect already? Oh my, I'm going to cry. I genuinely am going to cry so fucking badly. What the fuck? I think I think the sunflower is done. I like it. Let me put on the this guy. Yeah, makes sense. It's drawn on it, so it's like kind of like. See, I feel like it works. Kinda. I think this is fine. I think it looks good. Now for the worst part. Um, Heather, gotta do that, and that's going to be painful. I can't draw headers well. But yeah, let me get myself a drawing or like a photo of a heather. Oh my head started to tingle a little bit. Don't like that. Don't like one bit. Like it one bit. I need to stop um being tired on stream. For some reason I don't understand, but I always get tired on stream. Weird. Even though I've slept enough. Oh, I feel the heat. Ooh, the heat is radiating. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. But yeah, let's get like a maybe this green. And let's have this be the green, right? And let's delete basically the black. I feel like let's add lore a little bit to this piece or this part of the drawing. I feel like this is something that Skylar and Solaris would basically first draw in like a black marker and then paint it, so you can see the black marker like in some parts, because of course it's not going to be perfect. It's drawn by a person, you know. and and so yeah, that's why there's some kind of like black parts left. I like the vibe. How does it look actually? I don't think it looks like that. Hold on. Why does it? What? I don't. Hold on. Why aren't you working? Hello? I have to restart the program again. I think once I kind of finish the header, it's it's going to be the time of the day. What? Why does it say there's no like thing connected? Obviously there is. Oh my gosh. I can feel myself getting headache just from this alone. Makes no sense. The device is what? I don't understand what just happened. Whatever. Is it doesn't it like go in like these type of clumps though? Like the headers? I think it does. I can't see you really well because of the picture. Let me get a better one actually. I still can't see well. Oh my fucking gosh. I should just buy myself a header and look at that. There is some brown. Forgot about that part. Oopsies. This fucking device. I'm going to cry. That's not what I wanted. Why is it why does it just tactically not work? What's wrong with all of this? I do not understand. I do not understand the reasoning behind mirroring disconnected. It's a it's something that I just don't fucking understand. And then it just randomly connects and what? I'm so done with this. Like, can I be real? This is awful. Why can't I just work in peace? Why can't I just work in peace? I don't understand why Visor has a problem with that. Or the Apple device. One or the other. I still hasn't fully decided whether it's Visor's or Apple's problem. I'm leaning Apple's because I've seen like problems with that on like Discord, Google Meet, stuff like that. But if it's like problem with Apple, then I can't do shit with that. This is bad. This is bad. Power giraffes. But yeah, either way, I'm going to try still and finish drawing the header. We'll see to which point it gets where I genuinely am going to just rage quit. Because there's just so much only so much I can take, you know. And it ends at some point, you know. I can't do so like there are things that I can't do even though I really want to. And one of them is having mirroring disconnected every like 2 seconds and still be fine about it. I don't know. I also don't know if this looks like a header or anything. It feels kind of like I'm drawing just a plant. Hopefully I'll bring it back with the flowers, because I have no idea how to draw a header, right? I do have like a image that looks like a header, and it is a header. I don't know, this kind of looks like rosemary, maybe? Rosmarin? I don't know what the English name is. Hold on, let me look at it. Rosemary, yeah. Kind of looks like rosemary. I was right about that. Alright, time for the shading and then the flowers. I'll do just light shading. I ain't feeling anything like big. Also, let's make it darker so it pops more. And then also, I'd probably need like some highlights. Yeah, that definitely. Even though it's like drawn on the wall, I believe, because it represents Skylar, or not Skylar, Solaris. Solaris would shade it. Also, I don't know yet if I want like Skylar and Solaris to be here because they're my creation, or because they like I made them live here. I still don't know what's the canonicity of this airship that they're in right now. It's kinda interesting to figure out. But yeah. I'll make the highlights from this side. I think the highlights should be on the right, or our right, I guess. I don't know, I just like picking a side. Then in this case I should also probably give like highlights to the sunflower. I guess. I should. I'm not going to do a lot of them, just a bare minimum. But like, you get the point. You get the point. Right? Yeah, you do. Especially when it's going to be just a little bit of a mess. Just like Skylar would want. But not how mirroring disconnected would want, I guess. This is crazy. This is crazy annoying. I swear to God, this is awful. What did I do? What did I do to Apple to deserve this? Well, I guess I don't like their brand that much. So that would make sense. I guess I'm using Windows, which does mean that I don't support them fully on everything they do. Oh my gosh. Nah, I stand by my side. I hate Apple, and I hate how like closed they are. Because if you want to use Apple well and use all of their functions, you have to have like everything Apple. I don't want to have everything Apple ever. It's awful. It's annoying. And it doesn't work with like Windows stuff. Well, No, just not for me. It just does not work for me. Alright, let's get the flowers. That would be like, there are purplish headers, right? Yeah, I think so. I think they're mainly like pink, but also then they can be uh purple. I think it's hard to state. I'm trying to just draw the shape and then add the line art as I am going to be shading. I think that's what I want to do. The musical that this is from is based as fuck, to be fair. It's called Tick Tick Boom, and it talks about like uh a person that was real at some point. Also, I just saw like the difference on the screen between my laptop and my tablet, and your head, or like the headers that I see on my laptop are fucking violet, and the one that I see on my screen are magenta. Let me look at my phone. What color is this? Yeah, no, magenta. What the hell? I, what happened? I don't know what happened. Weird. Okay. But yeah, it talks. It's a musical on the life of Jonathan Larson. Bro was a real person at some point, and wrote like, I believe, two music. I don't know how many. Uh, but it was his journey of writing, of like wanting to write a musical, and it took him so long to write something, and then it got like told, I can't wait what you're going to do with it next, and that was his finished thing. And yeah, it was like, it was quite a lot. There were a lot of things in there that just like stuck with me in my head, and I was like, oh man. And I felt it because the main theme was like him being just scared of running out of time, because he wanted to be like this genius person that would have their stuff be like on the what's the name? Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Uh like on Broadway. He wanted to be famous with their musicals, or with his musicals. And man, I get it. I get the hassle so much. And also I get like his uh need to finish it quickly, because I also have that. Like, I feel like if I don't uh publish my books like this second, then uh I'm going to lose the chance. Same with streaming. So like, I don't know, it's weird. Man, all of this is hard. But yeah, I get I get it. I cried so many times on this. I saw it like live, but in the Polish version as an actual musical. It was really cool. Yeah, I've been lying. But yeah, it's been really cool to see, as it's a very good musical. And yeah, I advise like for you to see and like watch it if you can. It was made into a musical film on Netflix. It's really good. I don't advise you to use Netflix per se, but like, you know, it is a good movie and slash or musical. And also like shows how things looked in the past, which is another thing. Like it opens your mind a little bit. It's really cool. Love that. That's my camera. I wanted this. Yes, okay. I don't know, at this point I'm just like throwing stuff into the pit. Holy shit, Hatsune Miku? Do you guys listen to Hatsune Miku? I do. Sometimes. I have this one artist that I like from that uses like Hatsune Miku's or vocals. She's called Lamaze P. Uh is the person that made this one. This this song in specifically. And also like uh I believe she's the author of Poppy Pop Pop Poppy Paw. I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. And then also she made I Say Love. And yeah, I love I actually really love the album I Say Love is in. It's really cool. To be fair, this header does not look half bad. I thought it would look worse. I need to invest in like water or something else that I'm going to be drinking while I stream, because man, are my vocal cords tired. It's fine, but you know, I should probably get myself water or something after this. Especially because it's so like especially because it's so hot now, then I feel like the need is doubled. I don't know if this looks per se like a header, but I don't know how to draw a header better. Because for me it's a great improvisation either way, you know? So it's like, man. It's hard. It's hard to get a good one. Genuinely, flowers are like really hard to draw, especially the complicated ones that require a lot of details. I just don't have the patience to do that, I feel like. I think that's the problem. But yeah, I really like what I've done here with these. It does give off a vibe, certainly. But yeah, I think it does not look half bad. So let's add the little like things that there are in the headers, I guess. And we'll be almost done. Yeah. After that, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break and continue on working on this. So much work. So much work that I don't know how I'm going to do. There's so much work. But yeah, I'll manage at some point. I feel like once it's done, I'll be so happy with it that it's going to be worth it. But right now, my brain's melting. I have been live for like 2.5 hours almost, while I had a break for like a week from like talking and shit. So yeah. It's there's a lot. There is a lot. But yeah. So I think that's it. I think that is all for today. I think I got to the point I am kinda happy with. Let me put on the background actually. Yeah, there we go. I think this looks fine. I think it looks good actually. Like, yeah. Hold on, let me just get this part and fix it. And I think this is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know when I'm going to see you guys next. It could be on Sunday, but I don't know. I don't really know. Let me delete this audio. Hold on. And let me actually stop it for myself. Because instead, I want you to hear the song that I came up with as an ending screen. So I am going to start it low because I don't know how intense that's going to be, but I do want you guys to hear it. So yeah, it's called Yellow Buzzing of the Airship, and it took me way too long to make. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. See you next time. Definitely on some Sunday. Which one? I don't know yet. But anyway, thank you for being with me today, and bye! Your fingertips